Okay, finishing up this puzzle, this monster nonogram puzzle, which has been kind of crazy. Okay, so, I know this goes here because there has to be a 2 somewhere, which lets me put an X here because I know that this is a 3, so that's a 1. Okay, this needs to have a 1 somewhere. This needs to have a 2 somewhere, so I know that's there. Let's see, 2, 5, 5, 1, 1. So that's good. Now I can complete this. 2, 5, 5, 1, 2, 1. So that's like that. 2, 4, 5, 1, 1. So there needs to be a 1 somewhere. This is a 2, this is a 2. Oh, well that goes there. So that means... Wait. 2, 4, 5, 1, 1, 1. So that goes there. That's like that. And this is like this. And we're done.
A hidden compartment. Who would hide something here?
To my daughters, I hope that you will never need to see this note, but I'm worried that I might be leaving you much sooner than I want to. There are a few things you need to know. First, you need to take care of each other. If you found this, it's because you've worked together. Keep it up. On your 15th birthday, I will give you each half of what you needed to find this note. I know you'll be able to work things out between each other if you try. Please try as a favor to me. Second, the Ryokan is just a place and nothing more. Neither of you have to stay to take care of it. These are your lives. You have to live in a way that makes you happy. All I ask is that you work out your decision together. Finally, if you're reading this, then I'm sorry. If I had my way, I'd be there for you always. Take care of each other and take care of your grandmother. I know she disagrees with what I want for you two, but don't take that personally. In her own way, she only wants the best for you, too. A sword? Why would we need a sword?
Oh no! I better find a way to cut these cords in half, and fast!
Love that. Okay, let's get out our sword. Thought about giving a warning, but then I was like, I don't know. It'll be more fun if there's no warning. So basically we just want to cut all of these, or as many of these as we can before we run out of air. It really needs to be so that we need to cut it so that we can like cut a straight line through the whole thing so Nancy can push out of it. And we survived! Yay!
The joint near the elbow looks a lot like what Rentaro was working on in his shed.
Yes, it does. So it's a creepy animatronic thing that we think Rentaro made.
I definitely don't want to go in there.
Yeah, we just got out of there. Okay. Yeah, that's really all we can look at. Let's go confront Rentaro. But actually, we're not going to confront him just yet. We're going to talk to Takai. Because there's more information that we can get out of her.
Hello, Nancy-san.
Did you know about Kasumi's will?
She did not have a will. She was too young.
She did. I found it.
No, you don't understand what you found. Whatever that says, she didn't mean it.
She told you what she wanted, didn't she? And you ignored it.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, I understand perfectly. You didn't tell the girls what their mother really wanted because you're afraid of losing the Ryokan. You made up all of this ghost business to scare the girls into doing what you want.
Stop! Stop! You're wrong.
What do you mean?
You are right about the will. I knew what Kasumi wanted.
Then why did you hide it from them?
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Try me.
I can't lose them too.
There's no guaranteeing that they'll leave if they know the truth.
Yes, there is. There is too much sadness for them here. They've forgotten about how things used to be before she died. They've forgotten about how this used to be our home.
But why would you fake these hauntings if you want them to stay?
I would never do that.
I think maybe I jumped to a decision too quickly.
I know you mean well, Nancy-san. You can't help us here. But thank you for trying.
What really happened to Kasumi? I need to know.
The police said it was an accident. It wasn't an accident.
What did happen?
It was my job to take care of the bass. I was supposed to be there. She was supposed to be meeting with that pen pal friend of hers downtown. She was so excited to go. I should have let her go. I should have taken care of everything myself, but I didn't want to. I didn't like her going into the city. I didn't like that pen pal of hers, always getting her so wound up about leaving here. So, I played sick so she couldn't go.
I don't understand.
The pool ledges are very slippery. You must know where to walk. There was a reason I never let her do that part. But I wasn't thinking about that. I was too selfish. She drowned that night in the baths. It should have been me down there. And she knows that.
You can't blame yourself for that.
You don't understand.
I do. Accidents happen. As much as we wish they didn't, you can't keep everyone safe, no matter how hard you try.
It is different for a parent, Nancy-san.
Miwako and Yumi blame themselves, too. If you can't let Kasumi go, how will you be able to help the girls?
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay, so now we got the full story of how Kasumi died. And Miwako's not there, which is weird because it's 8 p.m. She should be there. Rentaro's also not here.
No, not quite right.
This must be the recorder Rentaro was talking about earlier. I'll take this and leave the other one here.
Okay, so now we have Rentaro's recorder that has the email button.
I should translate this and figure out what he's up to.
Must finish today. Work order room 33. Oh, how convenient. Room 33. Okay, well then let's go to room 33. And take this door closing mechanism thing. First, I will try to call everyone. I can't remember if there are any conversations to be had, but might as well try.
Hi, Nancy, what's up?
I know
great.
who's behind everything. It's Rentaro. And that fake ghost of his almost drowned me.
Oh, no. I'm glad you're okay. Where's Rentaro now?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to track him down and find out what his problem is.
Be careful, Nancy.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy. Huh?
Whatever's going on here is definitely a hoax.
What makes you so sure?
The ghost I've been seeing this whole time? It's just a puppet.
I don't know if I should be relieved or disappointed. I thought this one was for real.
What do you mean?
Whenever I see something I don't understand, I need to figure it out.
I know exactly what you mean.
But a little mystery in life, that's what makes life worth a living, I think. When I was a little girl coming up in Georgia, I remember those long nights when wicked old fall storms would blow into town. I'd sit awake in my bed, too afraid to sleep. The lightning would be turning the tree branches into the most terrible monsters you can imagine. And just as soon as I was sure they were going to break through the windows and steal me away, I'd holler out for my daddy to come in and chase them away. But when he'd show me it was just the trees and the lightning, sure, I'd feel safe, but part of me would feel like a little bit of magic had disappeared from my life forever. I guess that's how I feel now. Nancy, you did a nice job over there. You should be real proud of yourself. Whatever comes next, I think if anyone can handle it, it's you.
I should go.
You take care now.
Hello. Not in. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, there's nothing else to do except for go to room 33, the infamous room 33.
That's strange. It's not working anymore. I should find
Oh.
another way in.
I guess I have to go this way.
What are you doing in here? You're the one trying to scare everyone away, aren't you?
No, Nancy. I'm not trying to scare everyone away. I am scaring everyone away. The ryokan needs to close down.
But why would you want to close this place down?
Look around you. Does this look like a good place? Everyone can sense it immediately, and it makes them leave. Everyone but you. But when I tell Miwako that you're here to collect info for Savannah's next book, you'll be out of here too.
I've got to find a way to keep him from escaping.
So we need to use the door-o-matic thing.
Not so fast.
Close the door. And then
Gotta find a way to convince everyone about Rentaro, quickly.
we have to record him.
I don't get it. You're the one who told me the ghosts aren't real.
No one usually listens to that line because they want to believe in the ghosts. I didn't start that. They did. They wanted a show, and I gave it to them because enough with them and enough of this place. I asked Miwako to leave. I even left myself.
Why did you come back?
I can't leave Miwako here alone. I need to convince her to leave or close this place down. It doesn't matter to me. But you, it's time that you leave. Now.
Look familiar? It's been on this whole time. I just push this button and I'll send everything you said to every voicemail box in the place.
No, don't.
Why shouldn't I, after everything you've done? Your ghost almost drowned me.
I really screwed up here. Let me be the one to tell her. If I do, she might forgive me. Eventually.
Okay, so I have done both ways. Before I like the first way better, where you give him a chance to forgive, or you give him a chance to talk to Miwako about it. But I might play again and choose this one just to show that option. But for now, I'm going to do this.
Okay, but I'll be watching. You'd better do it.
Thanks, Nancy. Oh, this is going to be terrible, isn't it? Okay.
Dear Hannah, Rentaro confessed to Miwako and Takai. It was not a pretty sight. After many months of apologizing and begging, Miwako agreed to allow Rentaro to undo some of the damage he'd done to the ryokan's reputation. Instead of scaring away guests, Rentaro was using his skills to modernize the ryokan. in small, Takai-approved ways. Mawako broke up with Rentaro after he confessed. He's hopeful that one day she'll change her mind. I wouldn't hold my breath if I were him. Once the girls found out Kasumi's true wishes, everyone agreed that the ryokan should be passed on to Mawako. Mawako accepted the position. As the official owner, she started to really enjoy her work, and it shows. Now that there's no pressure to take over the family business, Yumi's been spending more time at the inn. She's even agreed to expand her business to include catering to the ryokan. Thanks to Yumi's incessant pushing, Mawako finally agreed to spend a little time in the city. From the looks of it, she had a great time. No longer worried about losing the ryokan, Takai is finding herself busier than ever. Her classes in the traditional arts are booked for months in advance. She said she'd always fit me in for a calligraphy lesson, even if it may be a bit of a lost cause. From what I hear, the ryokan's no longer the creepy place I remember. Customers are returning with a vengeance. Guess that means it'll be harder for me to get reservations next time I visit. As for me, I finally got to spend some time in the town with Bess and George, and it was worth the wait. From the boutiques to the traditional cultural exhibits throughout the city, I don't think we've ever had so much fun on a trip. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Oh. I think it's snakes? Nice, it is snakes. Okay, well, I got Cat Whisperer. I think you get that if you give Suki all the commands. Easter Egg, Mystery Seeker for watching eerie footage, Fashion Designer. I don't know why I didn't get that one. I guess I should have sent all the pictures to everyone. Password Pilfer. Oh, I forgot about this. You can return the password envelope to the puzzle box at Miwako's desk and you get this award. I think I've done that once, but I forgot to do that this time. Puzzler Pro for solving all of Rin's puzzles. Gaming Guru for playing with new cell phone technology. Recording Artist. Sous Chef. Souvenir Search. Oh, that's if you get all the pachinko prizes. Squeaky Clean. Teacher's Pet for making sure your job wasn't forgotten. See, I feel like I should have gotten Teacher's Pet, unless I might have missed the last grading opportunity.
Residents of a German castle are being terrorized by a fearsome creature, and it's up to me to crack the case. Once I arrive at the castle, I begin to suspect that there may be more to this monster story than just superstition. As monster sightings become more frequent and creepy signs begin appearing, I find myself in danger of becoming the monster's next victim. Join me as I try to solve the case without becoming another entry in the castle's long and grisly history. In my next adventure, The Captive Curse.
Okay, well, that was Shadow at the Water's Edge. It's one of my favorite games just because it's very long, which I like. Like, it's just, the gameplay is probably the longest gameplay of all these games. The puzzles are great. I mean, I love puzzles, so I love it, but if you hate puzzles, you probably would not like that game because it has a ton. The story's good too. I mean, it's really sad, obviously, and spooky, but I think that it's really cool how the ending you get to pick. You can have a choice of like what happens to Rentaro, kind of. This is the first game where they did that, and it also like increases replay ability. So you can like play again and choose the other option to see, you know, that ending or that potential ending. But yeah, it's a great game. It is really sad and pretty adult for like a kid's game. I don't know. But yeah, I do enjoy this game. We don't talk about the terrible accents. You know, they employed American actors to act as the Japanese characters, and it shows because their accents are really bad. But anyway, other than that, it's a really great game. It's really interesting. Also, meeting Savannah Woodham for the first time is really cool. She's one of my favorite characters in this series too. So let's see what we have for bonus content.
Suki, 立って。
Uh-oh. Anybody got a shovel? Oh, all I have to do is pull this. Oh my gosh, I think I'm going to stop this smoke.
That's so real.
好き、立って。
Dare to play. Why did you come back?
I can't leave Miwako here alone. I need to convince her to leave or close this place down. It doesn't matter to me. But you, it's time that you leave. Now.
Look familiar? It's been on this whole time. I just push this button and I'll send everything you said to every voicemail box in the place.
No. Don't.
Why shouldn't I, after everything you've done? Your ghost almost drowned me.
I really screwed up here. Let me be the one to tell her. If I do, she might forgive me. Eventually.
Not a chance, Rentaro.
All right. I don't want to be here when you tell her.
Dear Hannah, Rentaro left and never returned to the ryokan. To this day, no one knows where he went. When I told Miwako and Takai what he'd been up to, they were furious and relieved. After living in the shadow of Rentaro's hauntings for so long, they were finally able to feel at home again in the ryokan. Once the girls found out Kasumi's true wishes, everyone agreed that the ryokan should be passed on to Miwako. Miwako accepted the position. As the official owner, she started to really enjoy her work, and it shows. Now that there's no pressure to take over the family business, Yumi's been spending more time at the inn. She's even agreed to expand her business to include catering to the ryokan. Thanks to Yumi's incessant pushing, Miwako finally agreed to spend a little time in the city. From the looks of it, she had a great time. No longer worried about losing the ryokan, Takai is finding herself busier than ever. Her classes in the traditional arts are booked for months in advance. She said she'd always fit me in for a calligraphy lesson, even if it may be a bit of a lost cause. From what I hear, the ryokan's no longer the creepy place I remember. Customers are returning with a vengeance. Guess that means it'll be harder for me to get reservations next time I visit. As for me, I finally got to spend some time in the town with Bess and George, and it was worth the wait. From the boutiques to the traditional cultural exhibits throughout the city, I don't think we've ever had so much fun on a trip. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
So, yeah, basically that is the same. Everything about the end scene is the same except for the first part. I prefer when Rentaro actually owns up to what he does and tells Miwako himself versus him just like disappearing and Nancy has to tell them what he's been up to. So I don't know. I prefer the first option, but I wanted to show both just in case anyone was curious. So thanks for watching.